Hello and welcome back to my channel. We've got a little bit of NCT Dream catch-up to do, both their pre-release and their main title track that they put out not too long ago. We've got Broken Melodies, which I hear a lot of great things about, as well as the main title track ISTJ, which, as we all know, stands for I Swear to Jesus. No, that is some MBTI stuff. It is the inspector, introverted, sensing, thinking, judging. So maybe they'll be doing some detective work or something in that. And then to round it all off, we'll be checking out one of their subunits and the song Perfume after those two songs. So let's get into it. NCT Dream, Broken Melodies. Let's go. Ooh. Already this is feeling very nostalgic. Zenny. Really understated vocals. I could feel this building. Especially from you. Oh, yes. Broken Melodies. I don't know if this song is so much about like actual distance or even relationship distance. It almost feels like it's about like passage of time. Like that's why there's this nostalgia factor here, maybe. You have these interstitial 4x3 shots with like film grain and noise. I want it back. Oh, the pre-chorus of this song hits. Great cut there. I love that transition. This is already feeling a hell of a future here with the arena. This song is very anthemic. Woo. Was it Renjin before on that high note? Shit. Yeah, how hard this hits, incredibly anthemic. Is that Jano with the arms? Oh, he's rocking the mullet mark. Only harmony. Oh, they were going off on the ad-libs in the back. How hard is that ending? Oh my god. Okay, we're watching that one again. I think actually this is more, maybe not about the past and passage of time. It's about touring life, maybe. That's why they say from Seoul to LA, I hate singing. You know, partially it's one of those bittersweet things of, yeah, you love being on tour, you love doing what you were basically you've trained all your life to do, which is become a performer, but you're away from family. Maybe that's what that means. I hate singing in this way of that means that when I am, I'm always away from you kind of deal. That's maybe my first inkling on this. Love the song, so anthemic, really huge and epic and big, but it doesn't really like fully let loose. It doesn't really go crazy in any way, which I could have used maybe in one portion of the song, but I kind of like how it stayed contained at the same time. I'm not sure. I have to decide on that one exactly, but it definitely reminded me, gave me some kind of feelings of Hello Future, to where it had that really strong sense of like positivity in the melody, but also was a bit more sentimental in the emotional aspect, whereas Hello Future was just kind of straight uplifting. This had some melancholy, which is my thing, kind of. Slow, hazy bass line. Damn, he's got a sweet voice. Yeah, I'm recognizing some faces, I think. Like, that's Renjin, right? And then the beginning was Jeno. They get me with the pre-chorus every time. This feels not just like anthemic in the song itself, but anthemic to NCT Dream in some way, in like just paying attention to the lyrics. The way they repeat Dream throughout this pretty often. Made a song about you. Yeah, this definitely has to do with like their loved ones at home. Really like the backing. Wow. Apropos of the song, it's a really great melody for the chorus. Very bouncy. That's why we got all these planes here. Their touring schedule is crazy. Everything that they have in this pre-chorus, all the different like facets of it are just made to capture that nostalgic feeling. Even visually. Great spinning shot, and this upcoming transition here is so cool. Oh. They use this kind of scrapbook effect around them to stylize it. You know what I mean? It looks way more hype on screen than you're hearing. I kind of like that though, that it stays somewhat reserved. There's no perfect timing. This could turn into something. Let's turn it into something, yeah. Turn it into something. Do they just mean basically the song itself here? They're turning that emotion of like the longing of who they miss back home into art. Maybe. It's one of those songs that plays both sides of like, yeah, this could just be your straightforward love song, but it doesn't seem like that. It's more than that. Let's turn it into something, yeah. Green light, I'm ready to go. Sir, Daejeon is nuts.
Guess I finally get back to you. Life is but a dream, we got history. I just wanna feel the chemistry. Feel you next to me.
And they use that sense of connection as all different aspects of this video. Many of these shots being in the phone booth, but even here where you have them all stacked up on top of one another, and I think they have like the lyrics written on the actual phone booth as graffiti. Great video. I didn't notice that. This is gonna slap live. Imagine this in like an arena setting. Oh my god, that ending is so cool. Such a great ripple effect. Ooh, okay. Damn, that was a good song. Absolutely, when people said that that would kind of evoke similar feelings as like Hello Future did for me, it certainly did. And now we're going to move on to what was their then title track release, ISTJ. Let's do it. Oh. Wait, didn't they have this for... Is this a continuation? I could have sworn in a previous video they had the Back to the Future... This, like, Back to the Future kind of contraption here. MBTI world. Okay, this is going to be way more trippy. Budget. Budget.
Introvert, 완벽해 보이는 너도 고장나고 나는 function 저곡히 쌓인 너의 감정 속에 들어갈래 어지럽히고 싶어 Let's get it done 너라는 I 너만의 routine 끝에 변화
This is the beat you over the head song. But keep those harmonies. My God, I'm sorry for pausing, but the lead into this rap verse goes hard. No break. Straight into it. Oh, kind of looks like a Rangers jersey. Oh, this is a trip. The Great Escape.
Let's get it done.
Holy shit, his look. This is like Beetlejuice and Alice in Wonderland wrapped in one. Conceptually. Some SM switch up shit. What is happening with this song? Where are we going? Return back to... Oh! You see the moonwalk? okay, if that song was supposed to be completely unsettling and strange, they did their job. Like, they absolutely did their job. It was really all over the place at points. It was vastly different from Broken Melodies, and it was meant to really be that way, clearly. I was basically trying to pay attention to where the song was even going in its trajectory, like, sonically, that I was not paying attention in any way to what they're actually referring to here. Maybe just something of, like, you can't be defined by some MBTI shit, which Korea is obsessed over. They really, really take this stuff to heart, but I think people just think it's fun more than anything, kind of like horoscope stuff. Like, none of this stuff really means anything, but it is fun to think about sometimes. I don't remember what my MBTI stuff is. I've done that test at some point, but it's fun. It's fun to at least just think about it, and not, as long as you're not taking it seriously. But maybe it's saying that you're, like, not defined by this. We'll watch it again and see if I can maybe capture that, but I more so want to hear that rap verse, because that was my favorite part of the song. The looks are killer in this, by the way. It's like this, like, streetwear, yet also aloof. Yeah, like, even look at Mark here. It's like he was ripped right out of Alice in Wonderland in some odd way, but a twisty, on acid version, kinda, of, like, streetwear Alice in Wonderland, Beetlejuice. Uology.
Let's get it done.
So maybe what that then means, like, in the perceptive detective aspects of the ISTJ, they're doing that to deduce this person, I guess, that they're speaking of in this song. This part is so good. Jisung with the blue hair. He came in on the second part after Mark. Oh my god, the rap verse is so good. Escape mission. How to escape from here. With the maze.
Let's get it done.
I like this part of the chorus the best. The first part. We've come a long way from chewing gum. A long way. How do I feel about this switch up? I kind of like it. Love only. Oh, their styling is so good. Supernatural, number 28. Who is the last number 28 on the Rangers? I don't know, but it looks like a New York Rangers jersey. With a Salvation Army at the top, like as the crest instead of the NHL crest. It's a Salvation Army. What is that? Saint Army? Is that a brand, Saint? I don't like the transition back here, but I kind of like leading into that switch up. And I like how it all leads in through this funhouse door.
let's get down 좀더 와 make me proud.
Yeah, that's a weird one. That is definitely one of the, like, you know, your classic NCT, like, hit or misses for people. But whenever I say this, I'm kind of in the same spot as always, where, yeah, I'm in the middle, to where there are aspects of this song that I really, really like, and there's some that I'm just like, I'm not so sure about this just yet, like the switch up portion towards the end of the song. Broken Melodies, that's an all-out winner. I really love that. If I could just really, that rap verse, if we could have another verse later on that went in as hard in ISTJ, right? It is ISTJ, yes. If we could have just another one of those rap verses, I would be very happy, because that was my favorite part of the song. And the first part of the chorus, the melodies are so nice. NCT Dream has really, not that they weren't always popular, but they seemingly have become, I think, like the most popular subunit of NCT, where I had always thought that was 127, but I think these days Dream is just so freaking huge. So ever since they really cut out that, like, what was it, like the graduating thing where Mark was going to be leaving the group because of age or whatever, once they stopped doing that, I don't know what it was, like they can maybe more settle into a concept around the members rather than having to fit things or what people were expecting they would have to do. And also, groups are really hard to get into when you know some members are going to be graduating out of that group in a few years. So that was a smart decision to make, I think. Interesting idea, as with most things with SM, execution-wise, who knows? But the group itself is very good. I saw them last year at KCON. We're seeing a lot of SM people at KCON in like 4 or 5 days. There's a lot of people from SM going, especially that first day. Absolutely packed. All right, let's move on to the next one. NCT's DOJAEJUNG. This is DOJAEJUNG, Jaehyun, and Jungwoo. Okay. Yeah. We always know that this is an issue. I was like, not Jaemin. We just saw this is Jaehyun. So this is all our NCT 127 boys in a subunit doing the song Perfume. This is the title track off of what I think they also had their own mini album. NCT needs to stop releasing so much music. It's crazy. It's and also they're having a 2023 like end of the year album. It's just relentless. Who's writing all this shit? Okay, well, let's get to it. Perfume. All right, boys to men. Captions. Ooh. This feels really 90s. So much falsetto in the chorus. I like the elegance of this. It feels expensive, like Perfume. Ooh, the slow groove that the pre-chorus works into. It's very sensual. I feel like they're peacocking. It feels like they're seducing right now. Listen to these vocal harmonies. Unbelievable. Mixed in with the smallest side. See? The song's horny, low key. Yeah, these backing vocals here, they feel very Justin Timberlake to me. This song is super 90s inspired. Bergamot. They're all different scents. Citron. Whoa, whoa. Oh, and this like haze effect. I love the like flare. This video feels like a Perfume ad. Ooh. I really, really like this song. It felt exactly like the idea you have for Perfume, which a lot of you might not know, but I'm a big, what do you want to call it, a Perfume head. I'm at least back in the day meaning like 5 to 7 years ago, super into that. I used to work at a perfume stand in a department store, and have a huge collection myself. So this is really cool to see. I really like how they worked in a lot of different like scent elements throughout it, and even like the actual like mixing process that you could see like little allusions to that basically. The song was very sensual, very mature in that sense. Completely carried also by those amazing like falsetto harmonies throughout the first part of the chorus. Really leans on that. It's a very elegant song and very light overall. It feels kind of dainty and expensive like Perfume. The whole package here is very cohesive, both in sound and visuals, and kind of just the complete vibe that they're giving out. So 90s inspired in a lot of ways. Like I definitely think of like stuff like Boys to Men here when listening to some of these vocal melodies. But yeah, what did you think of Perfume? I thought it was pretty cool. What does the actual album look like? Because I could see them doing like really interesting stuff. If like they have like Stacey does, where they have their Teen Fresh scent that they put inside every album. If they had like some scent that they made up and put on like a perfume card and slipped in there to make the actual album smell special in some way. I think that would be a great idea, and that they could do some cool, interesting things, because a lot of SM artists I think are doing some cool stuff, especially when it comes to the solo work. I always think of like Key's stuff in terms of packaging, and I would hope that they would do something cool for this. But yeah, let me know your thoughts on all 3 of these songs. A little NCT catch up here. I'm gonna be seeing, I don't even remember who. I say all the time that I completely forget who's actually at KCON this year, even though I'm going in like 5 days, because there's just so many people going that I do forget. Wavy is going, so that's the main NCT unit I'm seeing there, and then you have like Taeyang and Taemin there as well. So yeah, let me know your thoughts. Thank you guys so much for watching. Subscribe if you're new, and check out my other NCT videos down below if you want some extra content from plenty of different groups. Discord messages. Please check out my Patreon, where we do live stages, album reactions, and variety shows over on there. Thank you so much, and I will see you next time.